everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be talking about the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy Foundation.
We so fly. We're so fly. It's been a night.
Okay, so let's go ahead and just jump right in. This video is going to be about me just talking about this one product right here, giving it my thoughts, my opinions, how it worked for me, and my review, all that good stuff. Let's first go ahead and talk about packaging. So this is what it looks like, all right? And it is in a clear glass container, bottle, whatever you want to call it. It's clear, it's glass, and it has a little bit of weight to it. It's pretty heavy. It must be the glass that's making it feel very heavy. And if you look at it, since it is a clear glass, I do really appreciate that, just because I can see the color of the foundation, and on top of that, I can see how much of the foundation I used up. So that is pretty cool. Nothing innovative, but still great, clear glass. Clear anything is just really nice to have. All right. And then for more packaging information, if you open it up, it has a spatula right here. Let me give you a close-up. So that is the spatula and what it looks like. It's just a plastic spatula. Now you can use it to, I guess, spread it across your face, or put it on like another plate, or like a glass slate, or whatever, back of your hand. It's a pretty cool idea. I do like the glass packaging and the spatula. None of it is really life-changing, but still, the packaging is just straight to the point, and it's simple, nice, and straight to the point. Nothing crazy, but still very beautiful. Okay, so now let's talk about how this wore on my skin. First of all, this one right here, it feels light and silky. It's very creamy to the feeling, so light, silky, creamy, and it feels really nice. If you ever tried, or if you have tried it, I'm sure you already know, when you place it on your skin, it doesn't have like that heavy feeling. It just feels really nice as a foundation. Another thing I noticed about this when I tried it on is it's definitely a buildable foundation. Now, I believe on the website or on the packaging, it said that it's a full coverage foundation, but honestly, in my opinion, I don't think it's completely full coverage. To me, full coverage means it will cover up all my freckles, and when I use this, it doesn't do that. It does give me a nice medium coverage. You can tell you have some type of coverage on your face. Is a beautiful medium coverage, but it's not really a full complete coverage. That's just how I feel about it. Some people feel like just because your freckles are not covered up, that doesn't make it a not full coverage. They still consider that a full coverage. So I mean, everyone's definition of what is truly full coverage, I think it just varies. But you're obviously here seeking my opinion, so I think it's not a full coverage foundation, but it does a wonderful, beautiful job doing a nice medium coverage on your face. Alright, I will say this is good for normal to dry skin, which is exactly what I have. I have dry skin. I mean, you've been watching my videos for quite a while. You will definitely know my skin is dry, dehydrated, somewhat textured. And yeah, so just that. So this is right up my alley, so I had to pick one up. And number two, it's Wet n Wild, super affordable, so you can't go wrong with that. So that's why I picked it up. So if you have dry and normal skin, I do recommend trying this. And if you have oily skin, I think they have one that's more geared towards oily skin girls and guys. So if you want to try that out, you can. If I remember the name of it, I'll post it up somewhere. If not, you can always check out their website, Wet n Wild. So yeah. Alright, moving on. Okay, so one of the things they claimed is that this minimizes your pores, and from my experience, now that's like a yes and no type of thing. Did it really minimize my pore? Kind of, but kind of not. Let me explain. So if you were listening earlier, this is a buildable foundation, and I noticed the first layer of foundation when I placed this on, I mean, it did cover or minimize a bit of my pores, but I noticed as I put on more layers of this foundation, the pores did minimize, as I placed on more layers. So yes and no. I mean, if you're only going out with one layer of this Wet n Wild foundation, then does it really minimize your pores? At least with my skin, it didn't really do that. I mean, at the same time, I don't really have big pores like that, so it's not like it was all that big of a difference. But I am human and everyone has pores on their skin. So when I placed on more layers of this foundation, I noticed my pores were looking a lot smaller, looking a lot minimized. So like I said, it's kind of a yes and no situation right there. So there's that. I mean, yeah, I guess ultimately it does minimize your pore if you ask me. So yeah. Okay, so another thing I noticed with this foundation is I felt like when I was using it, it was definitely feeling like some type of hydration was, placed on my skin. It's not like a drying feeling. I mean, I guess that's like an obvious statement just because this foundation, it is, geared towards dry, normal skin girls and guys. And it felt hydrating. It felt like, just a nice I mean, obviously it feels like a foundation, but at the same time something about it felt nice and hydrating. And I mean, with my skin, anything hydrating like that, always welcomed and appreciated. Honestly, always welcomed and appreciated. Alright, so just one more thing that I noticed about this foundation, one more little review I want to tell you guys. So this foundation, when you put on this foundation and leave it as is, or put on like a setting spray, it does leave a nice dewy, glowy finish. I mean, it is a dewy foundation, so it leaves a nice dewy, luminous finish to your face. If that's what you're looking for, then this is it for you. If you set it with like a setting powder, however, it will take away that shine. So if you want to keep that dewy luminosity, I suggest that you don't set it with a powder. Instead, set your face with a makeup setting spray, and that will keep that nice luminous glow to your face. Alright, so here is the overall conclusion to this product, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Dewy. Alright, Dewy Foundation. Let's see, my overall thoughts and recommendation. Do I recommend this? Yes, I do. If you have dry skin, normal skin, definitely go try it out. You can get it at Walmart, you can get it at, I believe, CVS, local drugstore, but you should get it after the quarantine is over, after, all that is well and good and, all that is good, then you can go ahead and get it. As of right now, you should be staying home, watching my YouTube video. I mean, what else would you be doing, right? So, after all that stay home quarantine is over, after all the social distancing is let up, then you can go ahead and check out your local drugstore and check this out. If you're a dry skin, normal skin type of girl, guy, like I am, then check it out, recommend it. One more thing I wanted to mention was, of course, this is super affordable, hence getting it from the drugstore, but I also wanted to say it is a great product because it is good for light days when you want a one layer coverage foundation, and good for days when you want a, full face, more, not full coverage, because I did mention it's not really a full coverage foundation, but more of a fuller coverage foundation days. You get what I'm saying? You can still play with that coverage range using this. So that's the last thing I wanted to tell you guys. That's pretty much it for this video. If you want to try this out, go ahead. I do recommend it. You can also go on their website and buy it, I guess, wetandwild.com, I believe. So I'll put that on the screen somewhere so you know. But that's pretty much it, you guys. If you like videos like this where I talk about different products and review them, giving you my thoughts, my opinions, how I feel about it, the good, the bad, and everything in between, go ahead and give this video a like, give it a thumbs up. You guys, that really does help me out, and I do really appreciate it. If you haven't already, join the Kwak fam. Click that subscribe button down below. That way you do join, and of course, tap on that notification bell, because I'm uploading quite often and you don't want to miss out. So click on that bell, and what else? If you want, you can follow me on my social media, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, all those are linked down below for your convenience. And that's pretty much it, you guys. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying home, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, wherever you are. I will talk to you next time. Bye, guys.
It's been a day, stressing out like crazy. Just wanna be lazy with my girls. It's been a day, we gonna get wavy. Layer on some diamonds and some pearls.